Softball, the game for everyone. Played on weekends by the everyman. Where stars shine bright on the diamond, Hollywood's brightest stars love the game too. And year after year, they come to All-Star Weekend, looking to put on a show for all to see.
A game like this only needs one more thing. Me. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Welcome to the 2012 Taco Bell All-Star Legends and Celebrity Softball Game, brought to you by Taco Bell. As we admire the fountains here at Kauffman Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. 13 aside, not fine nines, 13 great players competing in this traditional softball game during the All-Star festivities. I am John Anderson, joined for this game proudly by the sports guy, Bill Simmons. And Billy, what we have here is something less, I think, than October baseball.
I would agree.
I don't believe the intensity is quite playoff caliber.
It's not.
In fact, we could liken it perhaps to a combination of a rec league and a church picnic, if in fact your rec league was littered with Hall of Famers, and in your church congregation you had Don Draper and, say, a swimsuit model.
It's true.
What I'm getting at really is I feel like these are your people.
These are my people. This is my time. And at first I was wounded. They didn't ask me to play. And then I realized it's much better to announce, because there's no way I could end up on YouTube, basically, up here, especially because we're editing this after the fact.
The magic of editing.
I feel very good about this, John.
We've hit the time. We fit the time, and we never get in trouble with the folks at S&P.
Overlords.
Let's take a look at who will be playing in this game. And of course, we mentioned the two members from the Wounded Warriors softball team. So proud to have them here in attendance and playing tonight. 6 Hall of Famers, a Golden Globe winner, 1 American Idol champion, and that's just the start. We've got, like I said, we're 26 players in all, and we are littered with great folks. So National League, American League is how we're dividing them up. Give us the keys to victory, because we are going to keep scoring this baby.
Right, and I think the first key is who's going to score more runs.
Sort of universal.
And then I haven't come up with any other keys, because I haven't seen any of these people play. I will give you 2 predictions, though.
All right, let's have them.
John Hamm for MVP. I like the way he looked before the game. Looked very Steve Garvey, 1977-ish.
Good.
And then I think the American League wins in a rout. I've studied the teams. I watched a couple people walk. I watched Dave Winfield walk. He looked a little creaky. I just think the American League, I hope there's not a 10-run rule, John.
There isn't. Basically, the only rule you need to know about is we're going to play 6 innings, and if there's ties, we'll get into that kind of thing. And everybody gets to bat, even though we got 13 guys. So let's talk about the National League. Show you their lineup, or as you like to call them, the losing team.
Yeah, they're done.
Number 1 on his uniform, number 1 in the National League batting order, Ozzie Smith, the Wizard, 15 times an All-Star, up against Raleigh Fingers, who generally closes game, but starting here for the American League.
Yeah, and we had a little delay there because they had too many people on the field.
I didn't think that was possible in softball, right?
Yeah, and somehow the 2 girls were the ones that got taken off. I thought it was sexist.
Ozzie, little looper over to second base, where it's handled by Bill Self, the head coach of the Kansas Jayhawks.
And by the way,
basketball team.
Bill Self took a beating in the intros. They booed him. Now they're booing him again.
Well, what you have here is a fight between the Missouri fans and the Kansas fans, as Kansas City sits right there on the border betwixt the 2 universities that have long feuded. So
it's a celebrity softball game. You don't boo in a celebrity softball game. Ooh.
Not in that. John Hamm, MVP, flies out there.
Man, see, he got a little eager there. Jumped at the first pitch. You see that happen a lot of times in the celebrity softball game. You get up there, you just want to take a hack.
You see, well, and you think, well, I got my name halfway on the MVP trophy.
See, my thing is, why not milk it? You have this whole crowd looking at you, like, take a couple pitches. Do the Euclid routine. Really try to sit there and milk the whole experience. They changed the balls on Raleigh?
No, a little sports drink. I guess they tried to cool them off after getting the first 2 outs here in the ball half.
Oh, man.
Dave Winfield pulling that foul.
Those are always tough, those line drives that get yanked in the stands, because that would really be the worst way to get injured at a celebrity softball game, getting hit by a ball.
A reminder, it does say in the back of your ticket stub that Major League Baseball and the Royals are not responsible for injuries incurred by ball flying out of play. And Winfield flies out to the pitcher.
1, 2, 3, we have no hitter going.
Let's walk you through the American League lineup here before they take the field.
I'm a little worried about Haley in the 5 spot.
It is an RBI spot generally,
right? That's an RBI
right?
spot. I don't know about the lineup there, but just as a reminder, I did predict that the American League would trounce in this game. 1, 2, 3 inning for them.
Leading off, Ricky Henderson. hooking foul.
That was exciting.
Jenny Finch on the mound for the National Leaguers. Now she has to slow it down, you know, 75%, so she's not at her best. She's handicapped here.
John, I don't know a lot, but one thing I do know is that she'll throw at least one fast pitch here, and it's going to be funny.
Ricky Henderson popped up. Ozzie Smith is there for the first out in the home half of the first.
You know what I'm not looking for in a celebrity softball game, John? A pitcher's duel. Pitcher's duel, not what you want to hear.
I don't know. I don't believe we've ever seen one of those.
Well, hopefully we won't see one here. Jenny Finch looks a little serious.
Up now for the American League, Eric Stonestreet, Emmy winner for Outstanding Supporting Actor in the ABC drama.
Oh, see, there it was, John.
Comedy, excuse me, Modern Family. And yeah, she unleashed on him.
There it was. Knew it was coming. Always brings the house down.
We gotta have, like, right? You don't go to the Globetrotters and hope they don't put confetti in the bucket.
Yeah,
do
you
you?
got to do it. It's got to be done. Now, if she does it again, that'll be making history.
Stonestreet.
Oh, no!
Kids, you got to call it out there. James Denton and Dave Winfield right between them.
Well, let me tell you something. Stonestreet stopped at first, and he probably could have laid that into a triple.
Not a lot of effort there, but that's all right. Take the safe one. And now we look at Denton and Winfield's communication problem out there. This usually you solve when you're about 8, right? You call it, I got it, I got it. Not that hard.
Jenny Finch seems rattled. You want your defense to come through behind you there. Uh-oh.
And Matt Castle, the Chiefs quarterback, roping a single to left field. So we have a rally here with one away for the home team. And now, see, I like George Brett in this spot.
What are you doing there?
Stonestreet is running the bases like an 89-year-old guy trying to cross the street in Manhattan. I don't know if you could see it on TV, but it's fantastic to watch in person.
Station to station. And manager Sutcliffe, who's also the catcher, looked like he was going to give him 4 wide. I don't think you want to do that to this crowd.
Yeah, that would cause a riot.
I think we want to let a guy who's an Hall of Fame who's got 3,000 hits go ahead and take a swing at it.
I'm going to predict a home run right here, John. Maybe 3-to-1 odds. You give me 3-to-1 odds. We got to start gambling. Uh-oh.
Denton got a beat on it this time. Make sure Winfield stays out of his way.
Oh, boy.
And George Brett retired for the 2nd out of the inning.
I want to see Stonestreet do the running of the Bulls. I think that should be his next move. Because if it's anything like him on the base pass right now, it'd be fantastic.
Yeah. All right, here, Haley Reinhart on American Idol as well. Just out in front, not hustling.
Oh, boy.
Sutcliffe down to first to retire the side.
I hate to say I told you so, but you put her in the 5 spot. There's going to be trouble.
You saw that coming. We're through 1 in Kansas City.
I'm John Hamm. Thanks for watching the 2012 Taco Bell All-Star Legends and Celebrity Softball Game.
Taco Bell All-Star Legends and Celebrity Softball Game is presented by Taco Bell. Sometimes you gotta live Moss. And in part by Nissan. Innovation for today, innovation for tomorrow, innovation that excites.
Hey, you're watching the 2012 Taco Bell All-Star Legends and Celebrity Softball Game. And we've only got 46 minutes, so let's move ahead.
Big spot.
Now, if you were in this game, would you go for a homer or would you just go for the gappers?
No, you go for the home run.
I would go for the gapper because I'm over competitive.
You probably hit it the other way.
Base.
You probably hit it the other way.
Yeah.
Did you hit it to the girl in co-ed softball?
I'd aim for whoever the female American Idol was playing right field. Oh.
And right over.
Oh, it's a triple play.
Had a chance.
Oh, my God. Now, that would have been amazing.
Saul Bosquez, one of our wounded warriors.
Wow.
Makes a great stop.
That would have been absolutely incredible.
He picks that one.
Oh, I thought he caught it, but it was a grounder.
So he gets the force at second and then slips down. And take a look at that replay. So we have runners on first and third, and 1 crosses there on the fielder's choice. And now his teammate on the Wounded Warriors and Amputee softball team, Matt Kinsey, comes to bat.
What do you think the odds are of a triple play in a celebrity softball game? I'm going to say 1,000,000 to 1.
I mean, just at best, right? Matt Kinsey drinking in the applause from the appreciative crowd here in Kansas City for not only himself but all the fellas in the military who serve our country so well. And with a base hit, drives in Andre Dawson. It is 2-0 in favor of the Nationals.
Suddenly I'm not feeling so good about my pick.
And David Nail, the country singer, due up next.
I have to admit, I did not know who David was. You could have convinced me pro wrestler. You could have convinced me country western singer. You could have convinced me sports anchor. I would have believed anything.
He's from down there in the Boot Hill of Missouri. I don't know if you're familiar with that. And he sprints down to first, gives good effort. Sweeney beats him back to the bag. What was the call? No. Bo is going to protest.
Oh, that's a bad call.
I thought he was out. Would you argue with Bo Jackson?
How could you not say that Bo knows that was a bad call joke? I was waiting for it for 5 seconds there.
Listen, sometimes in 3-0 you let it go. I think Sweeney was there.
Bad call.
Oh, he is safe.
I told you he was safe.
Yeah, Bo knew.
Getting another look at it. He's safe and the bases are loaded.
Steve Garvey
Still has the forearms that he had with the Dodgers and the Padres. There's your guy. He went for the gapper.
That's what you do. You know what? Oh, that was nice. Steve Garvey drives in runs. That's what he's put on earth to do. That's what he did in the 70s. That's what he did in the 80s. That's what he did right there.
Sands and Kinsey score. 4-0 now.
You know, Steve Garvey's not in the Hall of Fame, which is really annoying to me. Because if I think of first baseman in the 70s, which is when I grew up,
right,
I think Steve Garvey first, the defining guy of that decade.
Paul DeMayo with a base knock. Drives in a run. He's from Extreme Makeover, Home Edition.
I have a serious question.
Let's have it.
Because this is taped live to tape or whatever.
Yes.
Can we edit the beginning so that I say that that the National League is going to win in round? It's like one word. I could just say national, and then it'll just come right over.
Any commercial break, we can switch your pick.
All right.
Not a problem whatsoever.
Nobody will know. It'll make me look good.
How would you feel if you were batting 13th in a game? This is the U.S. soccer captain, Carlos Bocanegra. Base knock.
Man. Oh, there's a rhyme to their reason.
And look at Garvey taking the extra base. He's going to score.
Yeah, he'll deal with that. He's still mad about the Hall of Fame.
When was the last time you think Bocanegra was in a game where it was 6-0 for his team? Just scoring 6. I'm not disparaging U.S. soccer. I'm just saying that we scored 6.
Right.
He must think, are you kidding? We're done now, aren't we? The ESPYs, an annual celebration of the year in sports. It's the one night where star athletes and fans come together to relive and honor the greatest moments of the past year. The 2012 ESPYs, live Wednesday, July 11th on ESPN, presented by Capital One. Ozzie Smith back up again. Ozzie right there. Vasquez gloves it. And a nice round of applause for the Wounded Warriors' defensive work. Major League Baseball is proud to support Habitat for Humanity. We remember the people of Joplin and Tuscaloosa and tip our caps to their resilient spirit as they rebuild. Visit MLBcommunity.org and Habitat.org to learn how you can get involved today. We go back down to Tim Kirchin.
Eric, Jenny Finch fast pitch to you. What was that all about?
Well, I think it was highly inappropriate. You know, I think it was completely out of bounds, literally and figuratively. Certainly wasn't a strike, and it could have injured me, and then fans across America wouldn't have had Modern Family maybe for the first week of the show. And then would we be laughing and making fun of me? No, I don't think so.
You hit the ball really hard your first.
Thank you.
Right, you hit it hard, but some of the guys upstairs are making fun of your speed.
Oh,
what
really?
do you have to say to them?
Well, I weigh 250 pounds, That's first of all. I don't play baseball or softball professionally, regularly, or casually. I don't run on a regular basis, and I would invite them to come to my show and act for a while and let me make fun of their acting ability. No, you know, the truth of the matter is, I never looked at the distance between the bases until I hit a ball, and I was like, oh my God. And we didn't have a first base coach, which just happened over here with Jenny Finch. She didn't come home because no one was there. And I thought, there's no way I could make it from first to second. And then I realized the bases were closer. I could have had a double for sure.
Hilarious.
But honestly, to the guys in the booth, you know, I can't say it on ESPN, but go do something to yourself.
Back to you guys.
I believe Mike Sweeney has gotten the home team on the board.
Oh, my Lord.
That was deep.
That's where it's not fair. That's where celebrity softball becomes unfair. When you put the guy who hit a lot of homers in the majors, and now he's in this game.
And there are times, right, when you're in the majors, that's how, when you're going good, that's how the ball looks.
Yeah. Big and green and neon.
Right. Sometimes it looks like an aspirin tablet, but when you're, when you're having one of those streaks. So Sweeney, big. So Bill Self again to mixed reviews as he comes in for his at bat. Bill says hasn't swung the bat in competition since 1992. And Self yards one.
Whoa. Just turned the boos to cheers.
Suddenly,
what a fickle crowd. I can't believe it.
The Kansas, look at him. Gave it a little Kirk Gibson there.
Yeah.
Between second and third. He was scared frightfully about this game. Said he hadn't played since '92. Went to the cage to work on that with his kids. Said it was awful, and I believe that he was playing possum.
That was a pretty nice swing. I want to know why the Kansas City crowd, all it took was one home run for them to be back on the Bill Self bandwagon.
Well,
what happened to your Kansas-Missouri rivalry?
Right. Well, he lost the national championship game, so some of the KU people weren't happy with him right away. But now they're back, and yeah, it's all harmonious until somebody brings up the SEC. But until then, everybody's good with Coach Self.
I got to say, it makes me sad to see Steve Garvey catch. He's probably the greatest first baseman of our childhood.
Toward Overstreet from Glee. That is back to back to back.
That was a bomb.
That's the deepest part of the ballpark, I think, right?
I've totally changed my opinion on Glee.
And we might not have to tape your change of heart in one of the commercial breaks. So fireworks at the plate and
That's
the crowd in Kauffman Stadium. There's some pressure on our wounded warrior here, Sal Vasquez. Great plays in the field, and again, listen to the reception to our military personnel.
Can we talk about the fact that this game is basically sold out? They don't usually sell out the celebrity softball game, do they? This is a big sign of support by Kansas City.
I think it's usually well attended, but yeah, I think Kansas City very happy to have this team, and well, proud Americans if you listen in. Would it be cooler to hit a home run or say I grounded out to Ozzie Smith?
Hit a home run.
That is the first time in Taco Bell All-Star Legends and Celebrity Softball history we have had back-to-back-to-back home runs.
I thought it happened in 1975, but no. I guess I was wrong.
You got bad information. American Idol winner David Cook.
Wow.
Base knocked through the right side.
A lot of stereotypes are going out the window today. American Idol, Glee.
Bocanegra couldn't get to that one. Now Joe Carter. You could make Hall of Fame credentials for Joe Carter, couldn't you?
He hit an iconic homer.
In just season after season after season for team after team after team of 100 RBI seasons.
You know, my buddy Gus, who we both know, he always used to call Joe Harmless Joe.
Yeah?
Because he said he never came through and it mattered. And then he hit an iconic World Series homer to clinch the World Series. and shoved it right in Gus's face. Not that he knew who Gus was.
That was the end of that one. Well, I'm sure, though, informed, he would say, good for him.
All right, Raleigh's really the Babe Ruth of celebrity softball. They had to put him at the end of the lineup because everybody is so bored watching him hit home runs.
Well, he's only batting 12th. There's one more after him. But he usually homers in this thing.
Yeah, see how Jenny Finch, it was sneaky what she did just there. She threw a bad pitch and was hoping that he was going to swing at it, and he didn't. Oh.
Oh, booty, 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 booty. John Hamm can't handle it at third, right through the wicket.
He's still my MVP pick. I don't care.
By the way, I don't know if we have an actual poll, but just from what I can tell, 96% of all the women in our viewing audience agree with you, so that's good. And now, right, the men's choice in this, obviously, for MVP right here would be Chrissy Teigen.
And you know Jenny Finch can't stand her either because it's like the cute girl competitive thing, so she's going to try to strike her out.
Right.
Whoa.
Right to Ozzie Smith. He'll take that for the third out of the inning. So it's 6-3 after 2 here in Kansas City.
I'm Matt Castle. Thanks for watching the 2012 Taco Bell All-Star Legends and Celebrity Softball game. Playing 2 sports, how hard can it be? Bo Jackson did it.
I'm a Major League Baseball All-Star.
I didn't get here by chance.
I didn't take the road of easy or the path of the painless. I worked hard to take this field.
For my team.
For my league.
Some call it an all-star break.
It's not a break.
It's not a break.
For we play on.
Because the battle for the postseason
begins now.
I
For
play
the American League.
Juego para la Liga Americana.
I play for the
National League.
I will win.
I will win.
I will win.
The road to October
starts here.
The MLB All-Star Game, July 10th on Fox.
You're watching the 2012 Taco Bell All-Star Legends and Celebrity Softball game. We now move ahead in the action because 30 celebrities got injured bunting.
Not just softball. Celebs have always wanted to
There he is! My man Gabe Kaplan.
You are big on Battle of the Network Stars.
So happy. This montage was tailored just for me.
Better with the stars, dancing or Battle of the Network Stars or Dancing with the Stars?
Nothing has ever been better than Battle of the Network Stars. That was one of the greatest things of all time, and now the celebrities are just too big to do it.
Well, that, and we used to only have 3 networks.
Yeah.
So you could do that. Now you got to have 72. It'd be like a year-long comp. It'd be like watching the tennis's Davis Cup when you're never quite sure exactly when they're playing.
I'll tell you something. When Kaplan dusted Conrad in the first Battle of the Network Stars, I'm not lying. That was one of the 10 best moments of my life.
Seminal moment of childhood. James Denton.
James Denton. He might not get a return invite here.
I can't believe that.
This might be 8 and out for him.
I don't.
He's got to get another show. Somebody's got to put James Denton on a show.
Although I have suggested after 8 times and given the Desperate Housewives is nearly finished, I think we should kill him off by the end of the
Well, kill
game.
him off in the softball game.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be an interesting
And then next year we tune in to find out who did it.
I love this idea. Can we do it? Can we organize this in 2 innings?
Can we get that? We find somebody and a number of people who might be reasonable suspects.
I'm going to rule out Stone Street.
Look at that. They put a shift on for Sutcliffe. He tried to go the other way. I'll be honest. How about a match race, Stone Street and Sutcliffe? We would not make. Nightfall.
Can Winfield be in it?
Aerial coverage brought to you by DirecTV. If you call yourself a sports fan, you got to get DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
I'm telling you, Bo Jackson might be a worse manager than Grady Little.
Horatio Sands hard, but right out there at David Cook. Hey, look at Cook was natural. Excellent flow on that. Went back, made that look easy.
I just realized that we're televising this, and Bo Jackson could probably kick my butt. I'm gonna cool off. I don't want to be beaten up by Bo Jackson.
Well, yeah, because you already got Stone Street after us. We don't want to have those two double up. They go with Wonder Twin powers. We're done.
Well, Stone Street, I feel like I can outrun because, again, he runs in 90-foot intervals.
Matt Kinsey, our wounded warrior, again. Fans appreciative that he is here tonight and playing. Ricky Henderson, not maximum effort at that point.
Yeah, actually reminded me of the last 5 years of his career, right?
But you said he got on base. He still could get on base. He could still get runs.
Yeah, that's... now Ricky's on the list. So, and I'm not going to make it out alive, John.
At your request, we are going to hear from Ricky Henderson.
Thank you.
David Nail, pride of Kennett, Missouri. They got country singers thick on the ground down there in Kennett because, you know, the Sheryl Crow, she's from the Kennett as well.
Oh.
Base knock. You know what they pitch down there in Kennett, don't you?
What?
Watermelons. That's what every kid that ever grew up in Kennett, Missouri, down in the boot hill, that's what they do for summer jobs. They raise watermelons and they pitch watermelons into the truck. That's just me bringing you more Missouri stuff than you probably want to know.
I'm allergic to watermelons, so that sounds like a town I shouldn't go to.
You're safe. You got nothing. So the bases are chucked.
Was that your boy Bill Self who didn't lay out for that grounder there? At second base? I feel like it was.
No, I think Self is on the bench here.
Well, the second baseman did not lay out for that grounder. I didn't appreciate it.
Listen, you injure yourself in celebrity softball. That's not a story you can tell.
Garvey is looking for MVP votes here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Ricky going back. And that's going to clear him off because look at Nail. That's a no, they held him up. Winfield held him up at third. Two bags for Garvey.
I was hoping for a Nail Stone Street collision a la Rose Fosse in 1970, but it wasn't meant to be.
That would have been ugly.
Ricky's mad. They might have to take Ricky out of the game.
No, they can't do that.
Oh.
Paul DeMayo right back to Fingers. Third out of the inning. So the National Leaguers are gone in the fourth.
I'm David Nail. Thanks for watching the 2012 Taco Bell All-Star Legends and Celebrity Softball Game.
Welcome back to the 2012 Taco Bell All-Star Legends and Celebrity Softball Game, brought to you by Taco Bell.
Ricky, you're one of the greatest outfielders of all time, and your teammates are giving you trouble for that ball going over your head. What is that all about?
They put me out in a bad position, and then they want to talk about me when the ball hit on my head. So Joe Carter's supposed to be playing. He told me, come in. Now he tell me, say, go back. So I couldn't, sorry, every time I come in, they hit it on my head. I go back, they hit the ground ball. So I'm playing in love.
You're the greatest leadoff hitter of all time, and Bo Jackson is thinking that he might have made a mistake hitting you leadoff tonight. What do you think about that?
Because I think I'm trying to hit the leadoff home run. I was trying to give him a run score, but Bo wanted me to hit the ball on the ground, and he said he wanted to see me run. But I said, Bo, I'm trying to trot right now.
Thanks, Ricky.
Thank you.
Back to you.
I just want to say every Ricky Henderson interview is absolutely spectacular.
Never disappoints.
I really feel like he should be the sidekick on a late-night television show.
That would be good.
Like Jimmy Fallon doesn't really technically have a sidekick, I don't think. Why couldn't we just have Ricky Henderson?
And Mike Sweeney decides to lose a second baseball.
He's showing off.
Good height on that one. Now, who is back there? James Denton smartly was playing actually where you would play on Tuesday. And the umpire has again decided that will be ruled 4 bases, home team.
Funny move by James, but I still don't think he's getting invited back next year. I think it's 50-50 at this point.
I don't know. I've heard a jersey retirement ceremony might be in order.
Bill Self, who's allegedly hasn't swung a bat in 20 years before tonight. All right, this is ridiculous. Come on.
Foul for the Kansas coach.
I'm telling you, somebody's got to find video of him between 93 and 2010 of him just raking it at some softball game.
Homered in his first time up. And this time Ham will handle the chance. Dawson over at first. And Self.
Oh, Self got hurt. We have an injury.
Maybe he hasn't run since 1992. Is that possible? And it wasn't the swing?
Yeah, this is a pet peeve of mine. If you're a coach of a major college program or professional team, I feel like you should be able to run.
Cord Overstreet homered his first time up, and that one harmless.
I'll tell you
left
though,
field.
he's raised a lot of eyebrows in this game. I saw Glee, and I just that's the show where they just do musical stuff, right?
They do a lot of singing.
Was not expecting bombs from Cord Overstreet.
You realize they're just acting, right?
What?
That's what it is. And singing. Saul Vasquez, our wounded warrior.
I have an idea.
Oh, for the American League, Ozzie Smith just let that. It looked like he was going to make a play, and then into left center for a single.
I have an idea. If this becomes a lead of more than like 10 runs,
right?
The last inning, I think Kirchin just continues to interview Ricky Henderson. And that's just the last inning. And we could have the game in like a small, tiny screen as Ricky just talks.
Just the opposite of the whole big picture small, but we make Ricky and Timmy the big one.
I can't be alone. I can't be alone on this. I know America's nodding.
A goat rope from David Cook.
David Cook.
Vasquez going to get over into third. Double for Cook. It's 9-4 with 2 aboard for Joe Carter.
David Cook. Oh, we have a researcher. Was he the one that beat Adam Lambert? No. He's the one that beat somebody.
Do you watch that show?
I may or may not watch that show.
So you're not fundamentally against the singing shows on the TV?
No, I like American Idol. I like Simon. When Simon left, I was never the same for him. Oh my
Joe
God.
Carter just hit that a long way. Wow. He wrecked that softball. Fireworks again.
Holy mackerel.
You think that was for Gus? I don't know. Some pent up.
Harmful Joe. You know, has anybody ever hit the ball out of the stadium in a softball game? I'm sure that's happened. That was like 20 feet away from going out.
2 years ago in Anaheim, Tim Salmon came close.
9-7 all of a sudden, John.
So he turns around and boy, he.
Oh yeah.
He didn't run down to first as enthusiastically as when they beat the Phillies, though. Perhaps not quite as exciting for him. Raleigh fingers there with the base hit.
David Cook beat David Archuleta. I knew he beat a signature guy. David Archuleta had that. He sang Imagine. He did basically an acoustic Imagine. He was like 16.
How about you quit talking and we watch Chrissy
Yeah,
Teigen?
all right, good point.
Right back to Jenny Finch.
Cat fight.
We can only hope. So 4 in the 4th for the American team to draw within 9-7.
I'm Bill Self, basketball coach of the Kansas Jayhawks. Thanks for watching the 2012 Taco Bell All-Star Legends and Celebrity Softball Game.
I'm a Major League Baseball All-Star.
I didn't get here by chance.
I didn't take the road of easy or the path of the painless. I worked hard to take this field.
For my team.
For my league.
If I'm calling an All-Star break,
It's not a break.
It's not a break.
for we play on.
Because the battle for the postseason
Begins now.
I
For
play
the American League.
Juego para la Liga Americana.
I play for the National League.
I will win. I will win.
I will win.
The road to October
Starts here.
The MLB All-Star Game, July 10th on Fox.
Welcome back to the 2012 Taco Bell All-Star Legends and Celebrity Softball Game, brought to you by Taco Bell. Major League Baseball is proud to support Habitat for Humanity. We remember the people of Joplin and Tuscaloosa and tip our caps to their resilient spirit as they rebuild. Visit MLBcommunity.org and Habitat.org to learn how you can get involved today. Now, I know most folks think, oh, Kansas City softball. But they also very famous for steaks and barbecue here in this city. And
yes.
You have the sort of a compilation of barbecued brisket and nachos.
This is called the briscatacho, which is the single greatest name I've ever heard of for food that could probably kill you. It's got nachos.
Right.
It's got coleslaw, corn, brisket. I don't know what else is in here. And a home run.
As we were discussing your briscatacho, Carlos Bocanegra with a home run. Stretched the lead back out to the National League by 3-10-7. But yeah, this thing, and what we should point out, right? This is order number 2. You've already gone through one of these bad boys. So it's not like you're just holding this up for show. You've attacked this with great zeal.
It has a lot of things that I like. Basically everything in it.
Including corn, right, which is the vegetable. That sort of makes it healthy.
I like that Obama is trying to get this country on some sort of health kick, and
right.
I could order the briscatacho.
That's more like it for Ozzie. Gets it on the ground, get a base hit. See, when he first joined the Cardinals, his manager then, Whitey Herzog, who also, of course, legendary manager here for the Royals as well, they used to trade dollars. Every time Ozzie hit one on the ground, Whitey gave him $1. Every time that Ozzie hit one in the air, he had to give Whitey a buck. The ESPYs, an annual celebration of the year in sports. It's the one night where star athletes and fans come together to relive and honor the greatest moments of the past year. The 2012 ESPYs, live Wednesday, July 11th on ESPN, presented by Capital One.
All right, this is big.
John Hamm, here we go, another St. Louis guy.
He might have done it.
Hamm will touch them all. To dead center field.
I knew he had one in him.
That MVP quality from John Hamm. Ozzie Smith to score ahead of him.
And also a clutch homer there, extended the lead.
That's big.
Yep.
Fingers still in there despite giving up 12 runs and 16 hits through 4+ innings. And Winfield didn't quite get that one. But couldn't quite get over there from left field.
I just want to say I'm glad that Hamm homered, because I was really starting to worry that that what was happening was going to affect season 6 of Madden negatively.
But now we got a chance?
No, now it's fine. You got a homer, that's it. Nobody else remembers what happened.
Jenny Finch.
Here's what happens when you do a celebrity.
At Saul Vasquez.
When you do a celebrity softball game, your friends, your coworkers, whoever, you come back and they say, "How was the game?" And then the next question is, "Did you hit a home run?" They don't care who won. They don't want to know any of the details. They want to know, did you hit a home run or not? John Hamm can now tell his friends that he hit a home run.
Right. Do you think Andre Dawson's friends ask him if he hit a home run in softball? Or are they good enough with just like, hey, I saw your plaque in Cooperstown?
Yeah, I think they're good with the plaque and the '87 MVP.
Right.
It's probably all set.
I noticed when you're right up on the Cooperstown plaque, then nowhere did it mention your home run in celebrity softball. Whoa. That was a good bat flip, too.
That was good.
That reached out there.
Joe Carter still the longest home run tonight, though.
Yep. So a pitching change for the American League. Andre Dawson has chased Raleigh Fingers.
I'm David Cook. Thanks for watching the 2012 Taco Bell All-Star Legends and Celebrity Softball Game. Seacrest, out.
Taco Bell All-Star Legends and Celebrity Softball Game is presented by Taco Bell. Sometimes you gotta live mock. And in part by Lowe's. Lowe's, never stop improving. George Brett now on the mound to face James Denton.
I will say Raleigh Fingers sabermetric stats not good in that game. Very high BABIP, very high FIP.
Denton disappointed with that effort.
Hey John, I was thinking,
Joe Carter,
because we see a lot of homers in these games.
Yes.
Might be a way to spruce it up. You have the homer fence that we have there.
Right.
Maybe you put a second one about 75 feet back.
Right.
Goes over there. It's worth 2.
How about we just move it back so it's not so easy to hit 1?
All right, fine.
And that, Cord Overstreet hustled in. Couldn't make the play. And Sutcliffe scurries to first. So George Brett didn't make his name here in Kansas City as a pitcher. You see 2,700 career games. This is the first time he's ever come in relief. Mostly there at third.
It's like there's a hemorrhoid joke here, but I can't think of it.
Probably should let it go then.
Okay.
You don't want to force the issue.
Nah, I don't want to force it.
Horatio Sands. That's ruled fair.
Oh, man.
Over the bag. And now Sutcliffe running ahead. That should have been many extra bases. Instead, we've had some problems there at second with Carter and Sutcliffe. Look at it again. Is that ball?
Well, yeah. Oh, hit the bag.
Got the bag. Just a touch of it.
Where do you stand on instant replay for the celebrity softball game?
I think long as we have it, we should use all the technology available to us.
I could not agree more, John Anderson.
I do not find human error part of the charm of the national pastime.
or any sport.
No, I think that getting it right is awesome.
Here's the thing, like you look at Wimbledon was just happening the last couple weeks. Has it helped Wimbledon? Yeah. Has it affected the flow game? No.
Matt Kinsey, boy, that'd be a home run if they were playing in a silo. Oh. Haley Reinhardt, she purported to have played high school softball, but must have been a very small high school.
Well, in Haley's defense, she's very cute.
Has a bow in her hair. Looks lovely. Matt Kinsey still at the plate.
Oh,
nobody's getting that one. Kinsey, our wounded warrior, with a home run and fireworks to boot.
See, I hope George doesn't get hit with a stink eye now, because second chances can't have that in celebrity softball. You just can't.
You can't give them extra outs. So, and a standing ovation. A lot of cheers for the home runs previously. This is the first standing ovation we've had. And a hug from Jenny Finch. Not terrible at home plate.
8-run inning.
17-7, the National League.
I'm so unhappy with how Bo Jackson has managed this game, I can't even tell you.
David Cook at third calls that one. David Nail makes the out.
Hey, I'm Haley Reinhardt. Thanks for watching the 2012 Taco Bell All-Star Legends and Celebrity Softball game.
Coming up on SportsCenter from Los Angeles, highlights from the State Farm Home Run Derby, and we'll take a look ahead to Tuesday's Major League All-Star game. What's happening with Dwight Howard? Is he on the move? And wait till you hear about the NBA Finals nightmare for Dwayne Wade.
Hey, you're watching the 2012, I just pulled something, Taco Bell All-Star Legends and Celebrity Softball game, and we now skip ahead in the action when I hit a home run off Jenny Finch, who tried to throw it fast at me, and I said, don't do that, or I will call my attorney. And then she...
Do you suppose the American League team has a 14-run rally in it?
No.
You don't see it?
I don't see it at all. I see us heavily editing this half of the inning.
Make it quick, boys. Well, Sweeney tried to hit that 100,000 miles.
Oh, boy. Winfield just blew the MVP right there. It's going to somebody else.
Just like that, out of control. You can't miss that play.
I'd give it to Matt Kinsey.
It is amazing to me that no one, outside of the two wounded warriors in their first at-bats when they got the wonderful ovations, no one has drawn more reaction than Bill Self from this crowd. Not George Brett, not Bo Jackson, Bill Self.
Polarizing.
And Jenny wound up on him. See, and now all the Missouri people are like, well, if you're going to do that, at least hit him. Right? You don't want to, the Kansas people are citing that to be unfair.
Oh, my God.
Doesn't look like there's 20 years of rust on that. Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner, though, for Self.
I don't know whether to applaud 80% of this crowd for still being here or say get a life.
Question
I can't decide. Yeah, or question them. Oh, there are fireworks after the game.
There are fireworks after the game,
Our
yes,
producer,
so
Jeff, who screwed over my pick, tells us.
So Overstreet. Look at that, right back to the bench. Way to run it out.
Whoa.
John Hamm now in the outfield.
Hammy.
And he's using one of the gloves they've given specifically for this game. That's part of the thing. You keep your uniform. They give you the team hat. And then the gloves that some major leaguers have designed that the guys were complaining about a little bit because they weren't, it's a glove. You can't break that in 12 minutes. But they're trying.
And
so one out here in the sixth.
It sounded like an excuse. The crowd does want Bo Jackson right now. I don't know if you...
Sol Vasquez, the wounded warrior, batting here. But, yeah, the crowd, I think, wants to see at least one swing from Bo Jackson. Oh, Ozzie couldn't quite pick it. So Sweeney. Now, that run, does it matter to you? That run, to me, is unearned, obviously.
Yep.
So it's 21-8, but that run unearned.
Hey, John, when I was a kid, I used to love when the Red Sox played in Kansas City because I loved the waterfall.
Yep.
I love the Waterfall and Bernie Brewer. Those were always the two best teams for the Red Sox to play. It's a little emotional looking at the Waterfall right now.
David Cook inside out. He's got the 13-run rally cap on. He's going to get a couple. Nope. Denton again. I mean, he just takes command out there.
Yeah. Now this is the last half inning he'll ever play in a celebrity softball game.
Till we got Joe Carter. They want Bo. Bo is waving off the crowd. He says no. They're going to get Joe, not Bo.
Bo's pointing to his hip.
Bo is saying no. Can't we have a courtesy runner? That happens all the time.
Yeah, we do it with my dad in the Simmons family softball game.
So take your hacks and just have a courtesy runner.
Oh, it might happen.
This applause is going to cut out a lot of your jokes.
This is fantastic. I got goosebumps. I'm not even kidding.
Let's go. What's the wager? Home run or out? It's like home run derby. All or nothing here at home run.
Home run, 4-1 odds, and I'm betting on the home run because he's Bo Jackson and he played two sports at the same time. It was amazing. It was also the greatest video game football player of all time.
Yeah, you how many columns have you written on Tecmo Bowl?
Oh, at least 40. I've written columns about the columns that I wrote.
Oh, yeah, we got to have gloves now.
This is great.
So, a man of the people.
I think if he
this is a mandate from the crowd in Kansas City that Bo taking it back. And Joe Carter graciously giving up his spot.
If he hits a homer, I say end the game fireworks.
Call it good.
One unfell swoop.
Get it all done. She's not going to give. Jenny Finch will not play here. She'll give him something to hit.
Oh, that wasn't a good pitch. Come on,
no,
Jenny.
but she's not gonna windmill Bo Jackson.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And look at the American League squad. They are ready to just jump out there and go crazy. Oh, he just missed it. And Ozzie Smith will make the final out of the game.
Crestfallen.
21-8. The National League All-Stars and celebrities win it. A crestfallen Bill Simmons, but the crowd got exactly what they wanted. Thanks for watching the 2012 Taco Bell All-Star Legends and Celebrity Softball Game, brought to you by Taco Bell. Matt Kinsey of the Wounded Warrior softball team, your MVP. A year ago, this game was 5-3. A slugfest this time around. Nationals 21, America.